In this tutorial, we decorate our 8-ounce stainless steel tumbler. It has a removable top lid with spill protection sliding closure, and it can be used for hot or cold liquids. I decide to do this project on my Cricut. So I go into Cricut Design Space and start downloading a bunch of coffee images for the hot part of my mug. And once I find the image I want to use, I go into the Layers panel and begin hiding the two background colors. I do that by pressing on the little eyeball icon and hiding it. Next, I wanted to use my own copy, so I just went into the text box and typed in "More Please" and chose the font Budidaya. For the cold version of my mug, I decided I wanted a 4-color picture. So I went to Google and downloaded some images of some cocktails. And then I typed in my copy and chose the font Megan June. On this stainless steel mug, I am using Waterslide for the cocktail picture. And for everything else, I'm using Oracal 651, which I put onto my Cricut mat, shiny side up, in other words, the colored side up, and I do not mirror the image or the copy. I don't know about you, but I actually enjoy weeding. And one of the things I've learned to do is to put a piece of regular scotch tape on the corner of the vinyl, and that helps getting it started to pull off. And then, of course, my next favorite thing is our Tweety light. And having this light, and it's a bright LED light, makes weeding so much easier to see and to do. I just love this thing. We sell it on our website. Also, I'm sure you've noticed that I've duplicated my images 3 times in this project. I did it because I thought I might make a mistake or change my mind in the colorway, and the images were small enough that it didn't use a lot of vinyl. And sure enough, I did change my mind and I did make a mistake, which you'll see soon in this tutorial. Once I have my Oracal 651 weeded, I cover it with some transfer mask and burnish the copy onto the mask, and then I remove the paper backing. Now I prepare my mug for application by spraying it with a little Windex and wiping the grime or fingerprints off with a paper towel or soft cloth. Now it's time to burnish the 651 onto the stainless steel mug. You want to take your time here because you want to make sure that you get each little element burnished down firmly. Once I did that, I took a look at the mug and I decided I don't like the color of the coffee pot, so I wanted to change it. Since I had just applied the 651, it was pretty easy to take my Tweety light and just remove it carefully so as not to scratch the cup. Because I thought I might change my mind on the color of that coffee pot, I had already printed black coffee pots up. So I just removed the vinyl, put the new black coffee pot on, made a little orange band to go around it, and I was good to go. To print my Waterslide decal, I load it in my printer, which is an Oki 332 laser printer. I load the Waterslide watermarks down. Your printer may be different. Then I weed the copy for my cocktail, and I have printed it, as I said, in Megan June. And I take my transfer mask and put it over the top and burnish it down. Then, as before, I take the copy and burnish it on to the stainless steel mug. However, I make a mistake when I remove it. I got a little impatient when I was removing that transfer tape and accidentally lifted the E. So I decided just to go ahead and remove the E because I had duplicated the copy and I knew I could easily replace that E. So I just cut that E out of the copy that I had already printed. Remember that I print three copies of everything, and burnished it on transfer tape and then put it back on the stainless steel mug. Easy peasy. The little cocktail image that I had cut from the Waterslide was easy enough for me to hand cut. So I just grabbed my Cricut scissors. I love these scissors because they're small and very sharp and they get into intricate places. And I used them to cut out the picture of the cocktail. And then I put it into a bowl of water that was just room temperature. Let it soak for about 45 seconds to a minute. Then I carefully removed it from the white paper backing and slid it right onto the stainless steel mug. And I took the paper towel and gently got rid of the bubbles, positioned it just the way I wanted, and rubbed it down carefully with my fingers and thumbs and paper towel until it was exactly the way I wanted it. And here we go. More coffee, please, and more cocktail, please. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave us a comment or ask us a question. Thanks, everyone. Since I had that piece of vinyl left over from the E that I stole from it, I decided to practice my reverse weeding on 651. So I just put some transfer tape over the top of it and squeegeed it off carefully. Next time, I'm going to remove the middles from those letters before I do it, and I think that will be even easier. For more tutorials like this, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to hit the bell to be notified of all new tutorials. Thanks again, everyone.